I'm Olaf. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just find clothes restricting.
There was a lot that was great about the Frozen movies. From Idina Menzel's beautiful voice to Anna and Kristoff's cute relationship, there's a lot to love about these movies. Come on now, wouldn't you want Olaf to be real? 'Cause we do. That's why fans all over the world are desperate for some kind of news for the third part. So let's get right into what we know about the highly anticipated sequel.
Come on, you definitely look disturbed. Ugh.
We won.
Despite the sequel's record-breaking success, we saw it become the highest-grossing animated film ever. Disney has yet to confirm Frozen 3, but that hasn't stopped the cast from having fun as they teased fans about a possible third film. Kristen Bell confirmed a threequel with zero authority in June 2022, which Idina Menzel followed up on September as well. She joked that fans could wait eagerly because Frozen 4 and 5 would also be released. Menzel would really love it if a third part became a reality because she would love to pay her son's college tuition. We have a feeling neither of them was taking this matter very seriously, and the director, Jennifer Lee, did tell Digital Spy before the sequel's release that the second film felt like it could be the end for Anna and Elsa. However, as she also pointed out, they had said the same thing about the end of the first film as well. With all of that in mind, here are our best guesses for a Frozen 3 sequel. Although the Frozen franchise continues to entertain fans in some way, many have wondered if a third installment would ever be made. After release of Frozen 2, co-director Lee stated that the story of Elsa and Anna had been largely fleshed out, so she seemed to indicate there just wasn't much more to tell at the same time. Lee's co-workers expressed similar sentiments, noting that there had been no concrete discussions at Disney about making Frozen 3. Although there is no official confirmation of a Frozen 3 sequel, the original voice actors appear to be on board to reprise their roles. Maybe their excitement will rub off on the Disney executives and get the process started.
And Sven promised to read me a bedtime story, didn't you, Sven?
Did I?
Oh, you do the...
There were 6 years between Frozen and Frozen 2, so we had to wait a long time for the second part. If they plan to follow a similar timeline and Frozen 3 becomes a reality, fans may have to wait until 2025 to see Anna and Elsa again. The excellent Making of Frozen 2 documentary series Into the Unknown delved into the sheer amount of detail that goes into creating an animation, so it's understandable that there would be such a chasm. All of that perfection needs time. Plus, Jennifer Lee and Chris Buck have been hard at work on their new meta Disney film Wish, which does not have a release date, so we may have to wait until after that film is released before they consider making a third Frozen film. We may still have to wait a while.
I woke the magical spirits of the Enchanted Forest.
Okay, that's definitely not what I thought you were gonna say.
Anna and Elsa traveled to the Enchanted Forest outside of Arendelle to discover why a mysterious voice had been calling Elsa and to prevent the enchanted spirits from destroying it. It turns out that there was a battle in the past between the soldiers and the people who lived in the forest, which resulted in the forest being cut off from the rest of the world. To cut the long story short, they discovered that their parents were shipwrecked on their way to discover the source of Elsa's power. Anna and Elsa discovered their ship in the Enchanted Forest and learned that their mother's name was North Aldrin. Furthermore, their grandfather was actually responsible for the conflict and built a dam in the forest to weaken the North Aldrin people. Anna realizes she must break the dam to free the forest in order to right the wrongs of the past. And she does it just that right when Elsa was about to be frozen, as she searches for the voice that turned out to be the memory of her mother. Elsa goes on to become the fifth spirit, the link between the magical and human worlds. But as we all know, a bridge has two sides, one of which is Anna. Elsa remained in the forest while Anna ascended to the throne of Arendelle, thus ensuring that the two kingdoms would happily live ever after. It felt like a natural conclusion to the arcs set up in Frozen, and also delivered on the promise of the producer that the two movies would tell one complete story. Elsa had finally come to terms with her magical side, and Anna had found her place in the world. If there was a third film, they'd have to invent some kind of conflict that meant Anna and Elsa were once again threatened, and it could end up being unnecessary and forced. And that's the last thing we want for a sequel.
Please tell me you were not about to follow them. What if I can settle them?
Kristen Bell has stated that she is eager to reprise her role as Anna in Frozen 3. In 2013, Disney went all in Frozen, its animated musical adaptation of Hans Christian Andersen's Snow Queen fairy tale, and reaped great rewards when it grossed $1.28 billion at the box office. The actress's enthusiasm for the Frozen film franchise could be crucial in making Frozen 3 a reality. Belle, who plays Anna, appeared on The Kelly Clarkson Show shortly after the release of Frozen 2 to express how much she enjoyed the films and would welcome the opportunity to make more. Belle joked that she would make Frozen 3, 4, and 5 regardless of Disney's approval. She'd be showing up in the booth regardless of what the heads decided. If Belle keeps up her enthusiasm for the characters, she could be instrumental in getting Frozen 3 off the ground. As the director Jennifer Lee previously stated how instrumental Belle was in developing Anna's story and music for the sequel.
You hear it too. Somebody's calling us. Who is it?
2 years after the sequel's release, Gad, who voiced Olaf, stated that Frozen 3 would not take place unless there was a compelling reason for it. He explained that he trusted this team with all his heart and believed that unless they had an amazing idea, there was just no need to make another movie. But if such an idea for Frozen 3 came along, he would most likely say yes and voice Olaf again. He's remained involved with that world since Frozen 2 was released, and he reprised his role as Olaf in the Disney Plus series Olaf Presents, a collection of shorts starring the adorable snowman, so he would also probably make a comeback if necessary. Jonathan, the voice of Kristoff, also spoke about the possibility of Frozen 3 in April 2022. He appeared on The Tonight Show to promote some of his other projects as well as to discuss the possibility of continuing Netflix's Mindhunter and Frozen franchises. On the subject, he stated that he felt even though through those projects Frozen and Mindhunter appeared very different, he felt like a third Frozen and the third season of Mindhunter was equally possible. Fans of Mindhunter have been eagerly awaiting news of a third season, just as many have been hoping for another Frozen film, and Jonathan appears to believe both are still viable options. That's bound to cheer many viewers up.
I better go check on her. Thanks, honey. Love you.
Idina Menzel has always been optimistic about a potential Frozen 3 sequel, though she was initially hesitant to return to the role of Elsa so soon. Menzel had previously cited the 6-year gap between the two films as a key factor in Frozen 2's success, implying that she would prefer a similar break before embarking on another installment. But 3 years was clearly enough time for her to miss the Ice Princess, as the actress recently expressed just how much she would love to reprise her role as a princess once again. When asked if there is any new info about Frozen 3, the singer revealed that anytime she can play a blonde animated girl who is 15, she'll jump at the chance to play her. Sadly, she too didn't have any new info about the movie's chances of being made, although her enthusiasm for the role suggests that a sequel to Frozen 2 is still a possibility, even if nothing has been announced in a long time. At least the franchise has proven profitable enough to allow the possibility of a Frozen 3 sequel, so don't lose hope just yet.
She's Northuldra.
What is that?
Are you excited to learn what Anna and Elsa have been up to after Frozen 2? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. We'll see you in the next one.
You all came back! Oh, I love happy endings.